Hi, welcome back to Family and Fit, where we talk fitness and how to integrate it in your busy lifestyle. So we just woke up. We're about to go to the gym real quick. Kids are sleeping. Got my grandma and my little brother back at the house, so we're gonna take advantage of that and go to the gym together. I don't know how much working out my fiance is gonna do. She's probably gonna do a little bit more. Oh, a lot, so she can go in labor. Okay. Probably just gonna do like a lot of photographing stuff for Instagram and maybe some video shot stuff for YouTube. But the primary reason for this video is I had somebody ask me today in the comments, how much is too much cardio? And it's kind of one of those things that's very controversial, and there's so many factors that are involved. And kind of my response that I started getting into was that, so the response was basically that, there's really no such thing as too much cardio until it starts to have a negative effect somewhere else. Like you're having issues with muscle growth, or you're having issues with not losing fat, and you're just putting in all this work, you're not eating hardly anything. A lot of times your body will have negative effects and kind of put you in a starvation mode and will cause you to stop losing fat. Now, that's a very extreme situation, but it is possible. And there's a lot of other factors too. If you're doing a lot of cardio and you're having a bunch of aches and pains in your knees and your ankles and your shins, and you're just destroying your body, yeah, that's pretty too much cardio. I personally don't do a lot of cardio. I just don't really have time for it. I don't like it. I find it hard to even do leg workouts, much less cardio. And so I really don't strive to do cardio. I think this next summer I'm definitely gonna throw in some cardio, because this whole entire year that I was trying to cut and just lose some fat, I didn't do any cardio. I just did it all by diet and then also working out, mainly with chest and back workouts. A lot of people don't understand that you lose more fat and burn more calories throughout the day by working out muscle groups. So really a perfect weight loss plan would be something like doing full body workouts. Not every day, but a couple times a week at least, at minimum, 2 to 4 times a week, doing a full body workout, where you don't go super intense on every single body part, but you hit every body part, and you hit all the compound movements of each body part, mainly focused on that. But back to the topic of this video. So cardio, I don't really think, I just don't think there's too much. I do believe there are negative factors, whereas if you're trying to gain muscle and you are not taking in enough calories as it is, or you're just taking in enough, you're taking a little bit over your maintenance calories, then it may prevent you from gaining any more muscle. But then again, I see it where it could potentially be a factor in helping you gain more muscle too, because say for instance with lean gains, essentially you're trying to stay lean the whole time and make gains. Well, really the only way you're gonna be able to accomplish that is being in a calorie surplus. But another major factor that people aren't thinking about is protein synthesis. So protein synthesis is the major factor of muscle growth. It's breaking down muscle and making sure you have enough protein and enough sleep. So by doing cardio while you are by doing cardio while you're trying to bulk, you're burning extra calories and allowing yourself to consume more protein without being as high of a calorie surplus, because you burned off those calories throughout the day. So if you could look at how much protein can I take in a day, right? Say for instance, you could only take in 100 grams of protein a day before you start to really go over your caloric surplus. But you didn't want to go above that caloric surplus because you didn't want to get too fat and you wanted to make it a lean bulk. Well, you implement cardio in there, and then you can get another 25 grams of protein, and you don't eat into any more of your caloric surplus, and you don't break that goal there. So it's a way to get more macros into a diet without having to worry about getting fat. You can get more macros in per day with less fat retention. I think there's a lot of things that a lot of other fitness people do not necessarily take into consideration. A lot of people, they say that, you know, you're gonna lose muscle and shit. Like, they don't make no sense. I do believe that you could lose muscle off cardio, don't get me wrong. But that's in those extreme situations, like not eating and doing cardio, or trying to gain muscle and not eating enough calories. But I do think it's a very great tool. I wish I utilized it more, but it's like with today. I'm hitting almost 8 o'clock in the morning, and I told a coworker I'd pick him up no later than 10 o'clock. That way we can get to work and get some stuff done. So I'm always so limited on time that I'd rather put that extra bit of time into doing more lifting than I would cardio. Now, I have a buddy that I've been working out with here recently that is into cardio, and I kind of like that because then it kind of pushes me to do a little bit of cardio, and I do see a benefit, especially in a little bit of cardio, like doing 20 minutes cardio a day or something like that. Another thing that's nice about cardio is you can do cardio every day. You know, you can do like 20 minutes of cardio every day or 30 minutes of cardio every day, and it's not going to have really a negative impact at all, unless you're just not eating enough food. Babe, we grab all the stuff. We're going to go ahead and keep doing this thing. So yeah, what was I going to... Oh yeah, I do like that though, because then, you know, it pushes me to do cardio, and it pushes me to push myself to the limit, and just kind of get those extra benefits that I could use. You know, everybody can use those extra gains, and prevent yourself from gaining a little bit of extra fat, because, you know, who wants to gain extra fat? Nobody wants to do that, but I do want to get bigger. So, and for me, like, I don't eat on target with my macros as well as I should. Look how big Moo Mama is. But yeah, so I don't eat on target with my macros as well as I should. So we're about to go hit this gym. About to have a baby. We're about to have a baby in a couple days. Yeah. I'm debating on whether we should, like, post a little bit of clips of the labor and, like, kind of the struggle of the labor, and whether we should do it, like, right after it happens, or if we should wait till Ashley gets her videos posted and kind of just do things as a like a series type of thing, and kind of do like a lead up to build suspense and whatnot. So we're gonna catch y'all later and get these gains. Thanks for viewing.